Let's dive into React Elements. In this video, we will explore what React Elements are and how they eventually become visible document object model elements on your screen. We'll cover the structure of React Elements, how to create them, and the transformation process that turns these elements into actual user interface components. So, what exactly is a React element? At its core, a React element is a plain JavaScript object. It's the fundamental building block of React applications. It describes what you want to see on the screen. Think of it as a blueprint for a user interface element. Let's take a closer look at the structure of a React element. As you can see in the code, a React element is an object with several key properties. The type property specifies the type of the element, such as an H1 for a heading. The props property is an object that contains the element's properties, such as class name and children, which are the content inside the element. The key and ref properties are used for more advanced features in React, such as identifying elements and accessing the underlying document object model nodes. Now that we understand the structure of a React element, let's explore how to create them. There are two common ways to create React elements. The first way is to use the React.createElement method. You pass in the type of element you want to create, any properties you want to set, and the content you want to display. The second and more common way is to use JSX. JSX is a syntactic sugar that allows you to write HTML-like code directly in your JavaScript. It's then transformed into React.createElement calls behind the scenes. It's important to understand the difference between React elements and document object model elements. React elements are lightweight JavaScript objects. They are immutable, meaning they cannot be changed after they are created. And they are a virtual representation of the user interface. Document object model elements, on the other hand, are heavier browser objects. They are mutable and can be expensive to manipulate. And they are the actual HTML elements that you see in the browser. So, how do React elements become document object model elements? The transformation process involves several steps. First, you create React elements using JSX or React.createElement. These elements are then used to create a virtual document object model, which is a lightweight representation of the actual document object model. Finally, React efficiently updates the real document object model based on the changes in the virtual document object model. The ReactDOM.render method is what kicks off the process of rendering React elements to the document object model. You pass in the React element you want to render and the document object model container where you want to render it. React then takes care of creating the necessary document object model nodes and attaching them to the container. Let's recap the key takeaways from this video. React elements are lightweight JavaScript objects that describe user interface elements. They are immutable and cheaper to manipulate than document object model elements. And React transforms these elements into real document object model elements efficiently, allowing you to build dynamic and interactive user interfaces. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit CodeLucky.com for more such useful content.